I have the extreme pleasure of introducing your representatives to you. So I'm now going to hand over to BTS Army South Africa representatives, Nazneen and Tag Scene Samsonian. Over to you.
Thank you, Cerene. Just checking, you can hear me?
We do.
Okay, cool. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Tahseen, and together with my sister Nazneen, we founded BTS Army South Africa. Some of you may know about our account from having seen our presence across social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and some of you may not be familiar with our fan base or the band we advocate on behalf of, called BTS. So to provide you with some context, BTS is a 7-member Grammy Award nominated band from South Korea. They debuted in June of 2013 as a hip-hop group and steadily gained popularity and acclaim, both in their native South Korea and abroad. So from about 2017, they entered the Billboard Hot 100 in the US for the first time. And subsequent to that, every single the group has released has grown their fan base and solidified their presence on the global music scene. In 2020, their first English single, Dynamite, was nominated for a Grammy Award. And as of this moment, without any exaggeration, BTS is literally the biggest band on the planet. So for those of you who have not yet discovered BTS, you may ask yourself the question, what makes this group of men who sing predominantly in Korean so popular? Well, the answer is actually quite simple. Their authenticity, their openness, and the connection they've managed to foster with their fans known as Army are some of the key drivers behind their success. And this connection between artists and fans has been forged through their music and messaging, both of which speaks to issues such as depression and anxiety, feelings of inadequacy, and the journey towards learning to love and accept yourself. Issues that resonate with people across the age spectrum and actually across the world. So Nazneen and I are no exception. We are both 38-year-old professional women. I work as a facilities manager for Callard, having started my career many moons ago as a physiotherapist, and Naaz works in human resources as the head of human capital for Metropolitan. So we both lead very busy work lives, but intersecting with our chosen professions is our love for a Korean band and the path that discovering and supporting them has set us upon. I think it was about 2017, we unearthed BTS, as many do on social media. So scrolling through our Tumblr and Twitter feeds, we were inundated with post upon post from Armies sharing news and information about the band. And after falling down the proverbial YouTube rabbit hole, we quickly became immersed in BTS fan culture, which is a space that drove us out from behind our keyboards and into the spotlight. In 2018, we started BTS Army South Africa with a view to create an inclusive community of fans who love BTS as much as we do and who wanted a space to express that love and passion. And this journey from discovering a band to being inspired by them has provided us with so many incredible opportunities and taught us so many life lessons. Our platform enabled us to co-author books about BTS and fandom, opportunities that allowed us to speak about our experiences of being older women in fandom, a space that is often mislabeled and categorized as fanatical or crazed. We are here to dispel the notion that fandom is somehow inherently pathological and that women's interests should be marginalized and treated as less worthy than those of our male counterparts. Starting this fan base and meeting so many amazing women from all ages and walks of life has taught us that women's pursuits are valid, women's passions are valid, and that our personal interests can sit very comfortably alongside our professional lives. And in fact, the one helps us be even better at the other. So our support for BTS has taken us across the world to see them perform, once in New York City and once in Hong Kong, experiences that has resulted in friendships that will last us a lifetime. And supporting them has also taken us to local radio, where we've spoken to DJs about why we believe BTS's music deserves to be played across all music stations, despite the fact that most of their discography is not in English. BTS and Army collectively dismisses the idea that language is somehow a barrier to connecting with others. And if anything, it teaches us why diversity is so important. And while our fan base in South Africa is still relatively small compared to other parts of the world, we are thrilled to see BTS's music and impact locally. Their music can be heard across South African radio stations, topping our local music charts, sometimes for weeks on end. And this is due to us, but also due to the tireless efforts of local fans championing on their behalf and wanting to see them succeed. As women who've always participated in various forms of fan-based activities throughout our life, what was unique to us about discovering BTS and Armies, you know, really just realizing that Armies, being an Army isn't a passive situation. It's, you know, we are engaged and passionate advocates and philanthropists who are determined to make a difference in the world on behalf of BTS. And this fan culture of paying it forward and doing good within our community started because Army wanted to emulate the actions of BTS members themselves, who are ardent humanitarians. Each member individually and collectively generously donates to projects close to their hearts. And this willingness to share with those in need inspires us, their fans, essentially to do the same. So using our platform, we've managed to raise thousands of rands for various charities in South Africa, ranging from multiple food donations, animal adoption, local reforestation, and a very successful blood drive in partnership with the Western Cape Blood Transfusion Services, to name but a few. In 2019, we also branded an entire Golden Arrow bus to promote BTS's new album, a project that managed to score us an advertising award that we are incredibly proud of. And in December 2020, a charity drive in celebration of BTS member Jin's birthday saw micro donations from local and international Army, totaling hundreds of thousands of rands, enabling the opening of a baby unit at Goed Gedacht in Malmesbury, which is a lasting legacy facilitated by fans that will cater to the needs of children at different ages, in their different stages of their lives, starting from the first 1,000 days until adulthood. So this project is just one of many that showcases the collective power of BTS and Army working in synergy for the betterment of humanity. One of BTS's mottos is to love myself and to love others. And to this end, you know, Nazneen and I think fans locally work really passionately and enthusiastically to pay this message forward and to inspire others to become fans, and in doing so, to join a community of people who believe in charity with a purpose and in living a life that makes you happy and striving to reach your dreams. So we hope that all of you find your path to happiness, and we hope that this day takes you one step further to reaching your individual dreams. So thank you very much for the time and the opportunity. If you'd like to touch base with us, please pop us an email or find us on one of our many social media platforms. I will now hand over to Naaz, who will announce the prize winners.
Yes, good afternoon. I thank you all for your attention, spending an entire day investing in yourselves, but I know that this is probably what most of you have been waiting for. So without much further ado, let's talk about the winners of the various prizes for attending today. There was nothing you had to do. All you had to do was register and actually attend, and all the winners were chosen at random. So the first winner of the Ashrene Bluetooth speaker is Aviwe Klaas from Morningside High School. Congratulations. Please remember, to all of our winners, you have to email your details to c.rathilal@uj.ac.za. The next winner of a UG goodie bag with a notebook and a few other things is Nabila Hassan from the Al Huda Girls Academy. Congratulations, Nabila. The third prize goes to Kaira Govender from Danville Girls High School. You get a headphone set also branded by the University of Johannesburg. Congratulations. A career assessment goes to Victor Sam Yumadu, I hope I haven't butchered your surname too badly, from Greenbury Secondary School. Congratulations. And then the BTS prizes. The first one, which is a copy of the book BTS by Army 2020, goes to Cassandra Kleinhans from Roosevelt High School. Congratulations. I Am Army, It's Time to Begin. Also a copy of a book goes to Alzette Fourie from Ferdinand Postma High School. Congratulations. And then the last two prizes goes to Tabelo Mosia, who wins a copy of the Butter album Peaches version from Phineas Temba Zulu Secondary School. And the cream version to Lerato Boloko from Masibambane College. Congratulations, everybody. Please make sure to send your details to c.rathilal@uj.ac.za. Congratulations. I hand back over to Cerene. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much to our BTS Army representatives, Nazneen and Taxine Samsodian. It was an absolute pleasure to have you on the program today.
The University of Johannesburg, the future reimagined.